hereby nominate the following: Vince D'Onofrio and his son Elias, and of course, my old pal, Thor.
Hi, I'm John Daly, and we begin with the frightening tape of the Machete Men. They barged into a jewelry store, hacking and slashing. Our John Johnston has the surveillance camera video.
This Chinatown jewelry store in Sydney, Australia is under siege, and a surveillance camera is about to capture it all on tape.
My name is Rob Latham. I work for Springfield Armory, who produced the XD-M, XD, excuse me, M1A line and the 1911 pistols, of which they're having a sale on some of those models out there. I predominantly shoot what they call action pistol, combat pistol, practical pistol. I think I just ate a bug. I tried not to, but it went like the intake, thank you. Like the intake of an engine. I saw it coming in like, oh, stop, too late. Thank you. I've been shooting since I was about 6 years old. I'm 51 now. I know I look great. My earliest memories are family trips where we went shooting. I actually don't remember not shooting. It's been something that's been a part of my life forever. I started shooting competition in 1978. Shot my first national level competition in 81 and won my first national competition in 83. And I've been doing that basically ever since. So I haven't had a real job since 1987. So I don't remember what it's like to work. They give me ammo, they give me guns, and they pay me to shoot them. God bless America. Okay, a couple different guns I want to show you here. I have two pistols here. I have one is what we call 1911 line. Now this is not a stock gun by any means. It's very highly modified. It's a single stack, what was called an operator, which means it has a light rail on the front, an accessory rail. Every part of this gun has been modified. It has trigger jobs, checkering, different grips, squared trigger guard, custom sights, a matched barrel. It's been tightly fit. This gun has about 50,000 rounds on it right now. And when put together properly, these things are so reliable that it's scary. This gun has about a 1 pound trigger and it's designed for anybody shooting the IDPA? No IDPA? Okay, this one's what I shoot. This is for enhanced service pistol. Or in USPSA, I predominantly shoot it for what is called single stack category. Now, there's lots of rules. I won't try to bore you all with them, but just recognize this is basically a $3,000 gun. Okay, so you start with a gun that costs $700, and in the end, it costs a fortune. To combat that, they've come up with a different category of guns they call production class. The whole concept of production class is to take the guns that most people are buying, our most popular models, limit the modifications that are allowed to them so that it's an affordable game, that you don't have to have a $3,000 gun. You probably could win the Nationals with a $500 gun, truth of the matter, if you're a good enough shot. But that doesn't stop people from spending crazy amounts of money. So this gun is an XD Tactical, 9mm 5-inch. And it's got the modifications that are limited to a grip texturing, a trigger job done, which is 3.5 pounds for NRA. That's the rule for production class. It has a set of high adjustable sights, and this particular one has a bar steel barrel in it. Optimize it for the light bullets that I want to shoot there. The whole concept of production class is to give you a gun that doesn't cost you a fortune to get in on the shooting sports. Now, this is the part where it gets noisy. I've put my earmuffs on. In our kind of shooting, you do all sorts of things. You might shoot one shot on a target, you might shoot multiple targets multiple times, you never really know. But it all starts off with fundamental marksmanship. Now I'm going to start on that far left target, and I'm just going to shoot some shots at the head. You don't have to be bullseye accurate, meaning I don't need to shoot a one-hole little group there, but I need to be able to hit that head pretty fast. So let's see where we're at. Oh, there's more. Gonna shoot a little bit left, but that kind of shows you the speed you're gonna shoot. Let's say you have a series of fast shots. Now that was relatively hard, but I'm gonna shoot these first 3 targets. And part of the thing we do in our game is you shoot multiple shots on multiple targets. So not only am I gonna shoot 3 targets, I'm gonna shoot 2 shots on each of the 3 targets. And that's really what sets our game apart. Now, not only do you have to shoot multiple shots on multiple targets, sometimes you have to do reloads. I've not set up to do a reload right now, unfortunately. I didn't have the right stuff for it. But, were you going to do it, it would look sort of like this. You grab a new magazine, put it in, come up. And that's kind of how it starts off. Now, the performance difference in this gun is worth, I don't know, what's a trigger job and an XD and a bar steel barrel and set of sights? $900.
Yep.
In that category, $900 gun, will win the national championships. The reason I know that is because I have a duplicate of that gun, and I won the national championship with it last year, so I know it's possible. That's what that little sticker is that was for the check-in. Now, other things, save that for the end, other things that set our game apart that you don't see in regular shooting is that we do reloads, we do draws, we do multiple shots, we do strong hand, weak hand. For those of you who shoot IDPA, a lot of
Well, still ahead. We are all hoping that RG3 can get better and play on Sunday, but just how dangerous is that sprained lateral collateral ligament? We'll talk with the doctor live in studio for the Inside Scoop.
Well, now to the video no Redskins fan wants to see. RG3 hit hard during yesterday's nail-biter against the Ravens. We learned just a short time ago Griffin has what's called a grade 1 sprain of the lateral collateral ligament in his right knee. Long name there. Now, he is not being ruled out for Sunday's game, but let's talk about what happened. Joining me now is Dr. Gordon Avery, orthopedic surgeon at Virginia Hospital Center, and you were a Redskins team physician in the 1990s, correct?
That's correct, yes.
What is a sprain to this ligament? What happened?
Well, it's a stretch injury, actually. The ligaments are the structures that hold the joint together. They're soft tissue structures, and they rate them grade 1, grade 2, grade 3. Now, grade 1 is the mildest. It's a stretch. It's painful, but structurally the ligament has not been torn. Grade 3 is a complete tear, and that's where you end up having to do surgery, and it's usually a season-ending injury.
And where on the knee model? Can you show us where this happened?
Yes, this injury is on the outside of the knee, on this outside, and being a grade 1, the tissues are not disrupted. It's still together. It's going to heal. It's going to heal without surgery. It's just going to take some time to heal.
How do you rehabilitate an injury like this?
Oh, he'll be in the training room every day. I mean, there'll be the trainers and the therapists will be working with him. He'll have stim and ultrasound and motion exercises and strengthening exercises. But as Bubba Tyre used to say, our old trainer, you have to go one day at a time with these things.
Okay.
It's hard to predict exactly when he'll be able to come back, but with a grade 1, hopefully soon.
But do you think Sunday playing, is that a good idea? I mean, I know as a fan there's one thing, and then there's the view as a physician.
Well, you know, he's a tough kid. He went back out and played on it. Certainly that's a good sign. And the MRI supposedly didn't show any major disruption, so that's a good sign.
Does such an injury, even though this one was mild, does it set up the knee joint for potential for future injuries, more weakness or instability?
Conceivably not. If it's a partial injury or a very mild grade 1 sprain, it should heal, should be as good as new.
All right. Dr. Avery, thanks for joining us with knee model in hand, with insights that give us good news about RG3.
Thank you very much.
We appreciate it.